been to Mexico, come back, and what has happened? Cash tier has been added to the game. And there's also a Dark versus Light festival, which I played a lot of today to try and catch up so I don't fall behind, but it's until the 29th, so it's absolutely fine. I chose Dark because we're currently playing with Dark World, so why not play Dark World in a Dark versus Light event? You can't get more dark than that. But what we're going to do, we're going to play Dark today, we're going to play Light next time. And I kind of want these Light and Darkness sleeves. Fun fact, Light and Darkness Dragon is the ace monster of Chaz Princeton in the manga. Have I ever read it? No, but I know some things. And I know that. And I know that these little points into here, this is what I've contributed. I've done 650. You get it by winning or losing. And if you do so much, you get one of these bad boys. And there's one for Light and one for Dark. So I'm going to try and get both if I can be bothered. But yeah, we can change from Light to Dark whenever we want. The criteria is just play a Dark deck. This is my Dark World deck. The only thing that was changed, apart from not being able to use any light, any other types of monsters, was that Mothman was reduced down to 1, which I was quite surprised about. I wasn't too sure why specifically this danger monster was limited to 1. But that was the only change. Literally, I just filled the deck with all kinds of other crap. Most of this stuff we won't go into. I've been summoning Boral Sword Dragon a few times, which has been kind of cool. I've been making like IP and slapping it onto this, which is kind of nice. Maybe I make Unchained Abomination at some point, and I've been using a lot of Dingirsu. But this deck's it's too dangerous. I guess so. So yeah, where are we at? Where do I want to get to? What do we want to achieve here? So I've got to here. I've got to 3,000 points. So get a couple more hundreds. Maybe get to the Light and Darkness Protector by the end of today's stream. I think would be quite good. But yeah, from what I've played, the deck does quite well. Can I actually see my match history so far? So loss, double win, loss, double win, loss, win, loss, win, double loss. I mean, I feel like he's been going quite well. I've been trying to go second because I've seen a few people playing some kaijus and I can't really bother with that, so... have you gotten the IP Masquerena alternate artwork? I haven't, but I've seen that IP Masquerena now has an animation, which is kind of nice. I quite like it. Is there anything else that's been added that I don't know about? There was... Oh, I've got one of the new icon frames equipped, which is Sky Striker Red. I saw in the new pack, apart from Kashtira, there is also... I'll go second. A new Sky Striker card, which I don't know that much about. Is that new Sky Striker monster any good? Icon for Rose. Oh, the Dogmatica. Yeah, I bought the Dogmatica Field. It was 600. I don't know what deck I'd play that with. If I play anything like Royal, I guess. Foolish Burial Slot. Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. And the counter thing. I forgot was it the Icon or something? Azalea is really good. Ah, okay. That's a cool name, Azalea. That type of flower. You need her and Chaos Angel from that pack. You could play pure Dogmatica. True. Okay, I haven't actually played Branded during this. This should be quite interesting. I'm going to Allure of Darkness, Banish the Brow, and then pray I don't need to use card destruction. Aren't Branded weakened? They probably are. Mirror Jade is dark? Or is Mirror Jade light? I can't remember. Inbrum? Okay, a simple move. A simple turn. Nice. I could just... We'll allure. We'll see what you get. Right. Sorry, Brow, you're our least good one. I might card Destruction, you know. I mean, he's not going to have Maxi or Ash Blossom or anything. And then I could pop 2 monsters. Yes. What could go wrong? Oh, yeah, he doesn't have Tri-Mercuria anymore. Okay. Snow's effects. Second Snow's effects. Wait, the Ash? I thought Ash was... Oh, no, yeah, Ash is light. Which is activated... During your opponent's turn, while this card is in your graveyard. Don't even need to read it. Sand. All right, easy win. Medals 500, 100, whatever that stuff's called. 100 gems. I'll take it. Isn't Ash fire? Ash is fire, you see what I mean? Name me one light hand trap. You can't, because there's no such thing. Apart from Honest. I'm trying to think if there is... oh, yeah, Veiler. Ghost Ogre? Psh, no way. Ghost Ogre's gonna be a spooky one, surely. Ghost Ogre. Oh yeah, Ghost Ogre's light. Wait, they can't play it anyway because that was a dark deck. They couldn't play light. They weren't allowed. They get one or the other. There's no... Alright. What dark hand trap monsters are they? You can't think of one. There's no such thing. That's why. Not a single one. This is either real Blackwing. Yeah, this is probably real Blackwing. Some people play that in a Dark World deck. Alright, chat knows everything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, all the Bestials. That's fair. I haven't seen a Bestial yet. Alright, there's a few light and a few dark hand traps. Maybe I was wrong. I've been away from a week. I can't remember everything. Karibo. Oh, they're all banned. Oh, wow. I'm like Dark World full powered then. What are they going to do to me? Very nice. We have attribute when you can imperm. I don't really have many effects on the field. They'll imper nothing. Small victory for my house. When I bought the house, they had like some CCTV cameras like already installed. Took a while, but we figured out how to get them to work. And then I finally got the internet working. Fun fact, there was like a massive fault at the very end of the connection, not in the house, but it was like in the where like origin comes from. And they managed to fix that. So now I have internet in the house, which means the security cameras work. And now the security camera, one specific one, all the animals in the world are descending upon my garden, apparently. And it's setting it off all the time. I think I have like 90 notifications yesterday because a spider decided to build a lovely web right in front of the camera and just keep doing this all night. And I'm like, oh, I like this. And you can't like... On this security thing, you can't mute just like one camera. It mutes the lot. It's kind of annoying. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. But I've got recorded footage of a fox and a badger. And fun fact, when I was in Mexico, the place that we stopped at, it was like in the middle of a forest kind of thing. Like a Amazon foresty kind of vibe. And there was every single creature there. The first creature I saw was a raccoon. Which I had never seen. I don't think we have any raccoons here, to the best of my knowledge, in the UK. So this is my first time seeing a raccoon, or trash panda, as I think they're known as. I have had actual footage of them crawling in and out of the things. Where's the first one? Oh, this is the first one I saw. Yeah, that's the first one. Hold on. Oh, God, there he is. There's a little scratch. Oh, kind of cute. And then we ordered room service. And the room service people were like, put the food outside when you're done. I'm like, aren't the raccoons going to come eat all the food? They're like, no, it'll be fine. And who's this? Outside our door eating. Hold on. Open the door. There he is. Yeah, there was like a million lizards. There was these weird looking things. I don't know what they were. There was tons. The logs is trolling my security cameras. I hope not. Reacher, thank you so much for the resub with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the 4 months. Good evening, all. Good evening to you too. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. What a whimsical little creature. I'm out with the loner deck. Oh, I didn't actually see what the loner decks were on this. Oh god, is Blackwing Tax Dragon in this? I think it is. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm okay. Tax Dragon incoming. Oh no. Blackwing's full power. Quite pog. I don't know how I'm going to deal with full armor. Oh no, I'll just destroy it by battle. We're fine. 3 Tax Dragons. I can't be dealing with that right now. Okay, there's the first Tax Dragon. I guess we just hope we discard Bigfoot, right? Activate this. Set the field spell. Use Nessie. And pray. Full armor doesn't do anything. I guess it's just a wall I need to get over. That's kind of it. How much am I taking? Is it 1,000? 1,400 damage every time I do anything. Okay. He needs a counter first. Is that right? To start burning me. No, he needs to place a black feather counter on this. Oh, no, no. Okay, yeah. I see. So it's instant 1,400 damage. Super Poly's a must against this deck. Oof. Oh, yeah. I could have made a Trito Veritum. Ow. Ow. It's only monster effects, though, right? Monster effect. Okay. Right. I need that Grapha. That Grapha's going to do so much work. Please let me resolve this. Please. Yes. Gates of the Dark World. I'll banish my Genta. Who's the stranger I see on my scene? Screen. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Rainbow first, because I need Grapha. And then this. So, is this going to count as 1 effect or 2 effects? Because they're happening in a chain. No. This game can be so cruel. All right, level 4. No, it counts as 2, but he negated it. Ugh, can't even get a 3k monster out now. I'm so dead. Screw it, I want to summon Bigfoot. Maybe I have to destroy 1 monster at least. Nessie. Oh. No. Oh, what's this? Playing a dangerous game now. Oh, I see what you did there. Very nice. He's not gonna make a 3rd one, is he? I think I can handle that kind of no. Where are they going? Back to the hand? Destroy them. He can't pop the Bigfoot. He can't. With defense lower than this card's attack. Destroy those targets. Oh, no, no. Defense. Defense lower than the attack. I see what you thought. That would have been nice, though. I mean, what do I do now? Friday stream, back from a holiday. Had the day off yesterday, and then I thought, go on, we'll give it a go. I'm so dead. Yo, card D. Does it count if it's like a pre-activated effect? Like, I could not activate that. That was mandatory. Yep, that means I'm dead. Hello, did you have a good trip? I did, thank you. I had a nice time. Nice, relaxing week. I drank every day because it was free. And now and had a buffet every day. So I'm suffering now because I have the worst acid ever. If I eat anything, I'm just like, oh, God, it hurts. So I need to just recover. I'm going to go do drinky poos tomorrow, and then I can, like, not drink for, like, 6 months. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Breathing, 600. Talking, 600. Eating, 600. Yes. They cooked me good. Have you already played against Cash Sam? I haven't played a single Cash Tira player. I played one person that had Cash Tira cards in their deck, but they scooped before they played any. So, no. Where's the new house? The new house is not here. I only get about like 30 to 50 megabytes of internet there. So I can't actually stream there. Or if I did, imagine this stream, but it crashes more and looks even worse. So we don't want that. So I'm going to give it a whirl. But apparently we're going to get fiber in like the next 2 years, hopefully. So I'm fine to like commute back to my family homes, do a little bit of streaming and stuff. But I think I might just try and like move things over the next couple of weeks. And then it's just going to be just like literally just a desk. You'll probably drink again next week. That's not true. No, I don't think I will. No. Scuff stream. Now we're talking. Let's go back to early stream days. Oh, look! Labyrinth. With Thunderbird in hand. Nice. This could go well. Alright, we just need to not discard Danger Bigfoot because that can't destroy that. Genta. How you doing today, Sam? I'm doing okay, thank you, Enigma. Doing well. Are you drinking tomorrow for the birthday? Of course, I can't not have one. My dad's 60th. Mastel, stop giving me access code, Talker. I don't have that problem. I want more access. Right, who's in grave? There is a deck devastation virus in the grave. They've left deck Devi in here. Oh my god. Something's going to happen to me. Yep, I was going to say, something bad's going to happen to me, isn't it? What gets destroyed? Monsters with 2,000 or more attack. 1,500 less attack. I lost Jackalope and the Brow. That's heartbreaking. Why are we facing our own team? Is this supposed to be dark versus light? Yes, it is. Why are we facing our own team? Is this so little light decks that they sacked it off? You kidding? Oh, I need those as well. No! Come on, discard Thunderbird, I believe. No! This is the only one I didn't want you to discard. I hate this game. Matchmaking was too long. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yes. Randomi. No! My sweet boy. My Tsuchinoko. Up, up. That is big welcome. There's probably no point in doing that because they're going to do it anyway. Never mind. Oh, Runic is light. Okay, I've played a few Runic decks. I haven't played Drytron yet. Oh, this sucks. It's kind of my my turn done here. Where have you been, Sam? Busy with moving in? That is partially it. I went on holiday or vacation for a week. Went to Mexico. 9.5 hour flight there and back. Oh my goodness. 18 hours of flying. Wasn't the best. I kind of hate Ice Dragon's prison in these events. I guess that's useless if you play against a light deck, though. Oh, no, it's typing, isn't it? Not attributes. I make those trips 4 times a year as I live in Europe and my parents in South America. Woof. Fair play. My legs were so swollen after the flight. It was actually kind of scary. They were like solid. I didn't like it. Okay, he didn't want to banish my card because he knows he can just clap me this turn. Only one. I hate grass. Nameless dude. We'll watch it after this. Thank you for the replay. Bye, Mothman. Someone's on your drive. Uh-oh. What do you reckon? Pigeon or intruder? As long as it's not a spider. I don't want to be dealing with a spider again all night. Notifications. Line crossing. Playback. It is... Oh, it's the neighbors coming home. I'm dead. Oh yeah, Trickstar. I'd do Trickstar. I'd play that for the light, definitely. Clearly, Dark is clapping, by the way. Who's a Moki? Give me 1 second. Let me just copy and paste this out. Copy. Friendo. Plus. Nameless dude. Thank you for the replay. Nice Schrodinger's cat. Only one in the versus event. The only thing he said is, I hate grass. So we kind of know where this is going to go. No, the spider's back. Is it the spider? I think it is. Yeah, it is. No. Why does he build it over the camera lens? Oh my. That's going to go off all night. He's built that spider web on the same lens. Or is it Spider-Man? I assure you it's not Spider-Man. The big fat spider going across the camera like this. I think you can buy like spider repellent spray. I might just spritz it on that one CCTV camera. Gotta kill it, Sam. No, we don't kill spiders. We're nice to spiders. I don't want them on me. I don't want them crawling on me at all. But spiders eat the flies. We don't like flies. So if you get spider, just pick him up and put him outside. Or pick him up with a thingy. I say that, the place we went to in Mexico, there was a secret alcove, like a secret lagoon. Laguna, as the gardener said. And we went there, and I was a little bit nervous in the water, because it just opened up to the sea, and you couldn't really see in there, and I heard there's crocodiles in Mexico, and sharks. So I didn't take the mick. I had a little swim underwater, I went into the middle. I didn't go to the very end, just in case. In case that's where the sharks hand out. But there was all these like trees that were growing into the sea. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swim over to them and try and climb up one of the trees. I literally got on one of the trees and so I swear it was a tarantula. Just sliver across right next to where my foot was. I jumped up. I was humbled. I respected nature after that. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to mess about again. I learnt my lesson. Spiders feed the birds. I know an old lady that swallowed a fly. No, wait, that didn't make any sense. I'm so sorry. I just started a huge conversation. It doesn't matter. It's your turn. Right. You finally get a turn. You've lost 3,000 life points. They have a Drago Stapelia, so you're going to lose an effect. Not too bad against a Labyrinth deck, but I reckon that Dimensional Barrier is going to come in quite handy. Everybody loves a Masquerade, don't they? To be fair, at least there's only one. Right, 2,600 life points. That's 6, 12, 18, 24. It's 3 more effects. Okay, we stopped fusions. Fragmentic Punishment face down. Nice. Yo, he got rid of his mask. Insane. Welcome Labyrinth can be activated this turn. Is that right? And he scoops. He drew Fusion Destiny, a 1 of in 60 cards, with a 60 card deck as well. I'll be honest with you, this just happens just way too often. That's heartbreaking. Playing against unserviceable combos is so much fun. Skill issue. Nameless dude, well done. Absolutely ruined his day. You'd love to see it. I'm sorry I was distracted by my my spider story, but that was just during his turn, so it's fine. Crimson Moki, sorry, I did forget to say, but thank you so much for the 6 months of subscription. Welcome to the raw yellow subscribers. Nice to have you here. 6 months of watching you, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In your own way. That sounded like a backhanded compliment. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Now I can officially say you guys are actually helping me pay off my home, so thank you so much. It means a lot. Kadir, thank you for the replay. Hup. Supreme King. Which one is it? Top replay. We can do that. Well done on Master, by the way. The longest conversation I've ever had was trying to explain Yu-Gi-Oh! To someone. So there's these paper cards, and there's 3 different types of these cards. There's monsters, the spells, and the traps. And you use these cards to... your opponent has life points, so you need to use these cards to get rid of your opponent's life points. The only ones that can do that are really monsters, but some of the spells and traps can do that as well. And you summon these monsters to fill. You get like 1 summon a turn. Well, that's actually a normal summon, so you can only normal summon once per turn, which is you putting the monster on the field. But like you can put it on the field in different ways. You can put it in face up, like straight. That's called attack position. That's what you used to like when you declare attacks on monsters and stuff. You can also put it in face down defense position. That's what you want to do if you want to defend yourself. And then like if it's attacked by one of your opponent's monsters, it flips up. And then that sometimes your monsters can have like flip effects and stuff that can trigger effects. But it doesn't matter. Like if it's attacked, you go with the attack versus the defense value, and that's how you determine how much damage you do to each other and stuff. And if you've got higher defense, your monster's not destroyed. But if you have higher defense to your opponent's attack position monster that attacks your monster, then the other way around, then they destroy your monster, which is not great. And then if they have the same, then neither one's destroyed. But you can also summon in face-up defense. You can't actually normal summon them like that, but you can do something called special summoning. And there's no like limit on how many times you can do special summons. You just special summon like an unlimited amount of times per turn. Yeah, that sounds awful. Imagine trying to explain that to someone. It took you 7 videos. I didn't even explain it all as well. It wasn't meant as a backhanded compliment. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like your own special way of playing. Like, Darklaw ruins a Tillament player's day. I'm going to go into a Anki. Anki has an effect, doesn't it? Where it gets to add a mass change. Beautiful. And then we get to Darklaw. Nice. That's pretty pog. Like, he can't play now, right? Attempts to get rid of your card. I think he'll scoop once you do this to him. Unless he can summon another monster I don't know about. Fair play. Does he have something? Fair play to him. Fair play. He got around it. Well done. We've got our increase back to the field. Melee. Well, melee. Crime face down. Okay. Doesn't have anything in his hand, so we're all good. Summon. Tribute. Special summon increase. Shadow Mist effect. Increases effect. Vion to the field. Deny to the hand. Vion's effect. Send the malicious. Vion's effect. Get rid of the mass change. Polymerization. I'm going to make Trinity. Ah, I thought I was going to make Trinity. Nice. I guess Trinity wouldn't win the duel. Trinity! Woohoo! 5,000 attack. Denies effect. Summon. Are we going to make the piercing battle damage one? Decimator. Nice. Hefty damage. Hefty damage. And then we would have won, but he scooped anyway. I like a nice Trinity win. Always approve. Very cool. Kadir, thank you very much for the replay. Thank you, thank you. Yo, Sword Fan, 1992. We're both 1992. My birthday in a month. I'll be 31. Sword Fan, thank you for the 6 months. And welcome to the Raw Yellows, I believe you are. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. What is this we have here? Advent Woos with the replay. Third duel down. Gas, gas, gas. Kanji. Mysterious Kanji. Should be Diamond 4. My opponent mistake was making me go first. So, when the coin flip, he said you can go first. I thought Mech Knight want to go second. Max C. Be Ash Boss in the Max C. Well done. Don't see that too often. Well, Chalice. Summons a token. Oh, we can put stuff on the opponent's side of the field. Ah, okay, so we can cheese stuff out. Well done. Hip. You're playing wrong side of the event. You already have the perfect deck for winning. Hints, Oshinoko. Oh? Oshinoko. The name rings a bell. Oh, Sulfur Chord? Oh, no, Trickstar. You want to bet Trickstars? For the light side? We'll do Trickstars when we do the light version. Definitely. Oh my god. Huh. I'm sorry, what just happened? How did we get rid of 15 of his cards? What did he do? The field spell? Oh, I think somebody said this before. All Mech Knight monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Mech Knight monster or 1 World Legacy card, draw 1 card. You can banish 8 Mech Knight monsters with different names from your graveyard or face up from your field. Send your opponent's entire hand and extra deck to the graveyard. Oh. They've lost then. That's insane. I assume that's really rare. All right. It's their turn. We have Mech Knight Crusadia, which has been imbued with IP Masquerina's destruction prevention effect. So, you know. Cyber Dragons. Ooh, I didn't think about them. Like, what are they going to do? They've got no extra deck. What's their game plan? Can they get you? No, I think Jerusalem targets, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, Sulik, nice, 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 nice. Sulik targets though, so big damage. Can't target, so it does nothing. Get rid of more cards. Nice. He probably should have kept the monsters just so he could defend himself. Oh well. Oh my god. These are definitely the moves of someone that has absolutely given up. He could have crimed. Oh, he could crime Avramax. No, he used Masquerina, so he could negate the effect, but it wouldn't be destroyed. I think. Oh no, crime shuffles into the deck, doesn't it? My bad. Oh wait, he did get it. How did he get it? Oh, Mirror Jade's effect. Did it? Oh no, he fused with it. Oh, he got it. Well done. And now he's dead. Debated. Advent Woos, well done. That's honestly, I think the first time I've seen the field spell be used. It's either the first or second time. I feel like I remember something about that card. Like a long time ago. Well done. Absolutely clapped him. Mr. Spider. Triggering my phone. There you go. If you're a burglar in the making, and I can't stop you from being one, perfect way to rob a house with security cameras. Get a bunch of spiders. Throw them an hour before at a house, and they'll climb up, and they'll just literally spin their webs on the camera like this. Literally, it's gone off again. I'm gonna mute it. Go shoo the freeloading spider away. I can't. I can't drive so far. Cardian! Ah! I'll never get a turn. Just put the cards on the field and put them in the grave and stuff where they need to be. Cardian's a dark type? Glory the King's opposite hand for the win. Says the Dark World player. I see I'm the kettle calling the teapot black. I see. You sang Mr. Spider in the tune of Under Pressure. Mr. Spider, looking down on me. What's the goal of Cardians? I think they do something weird. But I don't know. I assume they've got some kind of like FTK or something. If not, I don't know. Floodgate with Valkyries? Nice. Driveway crossing. I saw a teaser for Scott Pilgrim versus the World anime series, the cartoon version, and it looked very good. I'm actually quite excited to watch it. I really like Scott Pilgrim versus the World by Edgar Wright, and he's co-writing or something the series or whatever it is, so it should be good. Karaoke stream went never. I cannot sing, I'm telling you. Did he come racing time? Yeah. When's it gonna drop? I don't know. Soon, I think. Not too far away. Let me just make sure it is a series, actually, because I actually don't know. Scott Pilgrim versus the World animated series called Takes Off. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. This is it, right? First episode airs 17th of November, so November. first episode. I think they've got the exact same cast as the movie. Yeah, they got Michael Cera, main character, Chris Evans, Brie Larson. Nice. I'll watch that. Want to make a lo-fi version of Kite's Whistle? Sick. What is with my keyboard? Tokusatsu. What is that? Is the Tokusatsu the thing, the table with the cloth so you can put your little feet under it, keeps you warm? It's got the little heater underneath. Bzz, bzz. Motion detected on the drive. I'm impressed with the spider's spider web building ability, I must say. Oh, it's a type of TV genre? Action TV genre. You're thinking of a kotatsu. Oh, okay. Hey, now you know what? I'm impressed. I didn't remember the name of that, what that was, but I knew that rang a bell. And Tokusatsu almost sounds like kotatsu. So I'm quite impressed by that. Well done, brain. You remembered something. Sort of, kind of. Super all in. Return one secret monster you control to the extra. If you do special summon 4 flower guardian monsters from the graveyard and draw 1 card and show it, then it is a nice. WinCon mon check. Bum 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 bum. Two decks you shouldn't max C going off against each other. I mean, I kind of hope that he does max C me because he's got like no deck left. That'd be super cool. Probably won't though. Wait, he can't. It's Dark or Light cards. Max C's Fire. No, Max C's Earth. Ash Blossom's Fire. Lightfall? Light Flare. Once potential 9 players tell me you can activate a spell card. You can negate the activation if you do destroy that card. If flare monster you control battles, most monster your opponent monster has its effects negated during the battle phase. Only if this card is synchro summon card is removed. Okay, it's fine. Just card destruction him. That would be cool. Like, what's his game plan? What's he trying to get? If flare card monster you control attacks 10 monster, inflict piercing battle bomb. Oh, he's going for the special summon 4 again. So he's going to get the fat one out again. This. And then probably this. And then probably that. Yeah. 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 I just got 5,000 attack. Damn, fair play. Your opponent cannot target flower card or monsters you control with card effects. Also, those monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. Okay. How many cards got left in his deck? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. We can do this. Yeah. 1500 damage for drawing a card. Oh god, is that every time I draw a card? No, just the draw phase. Thank god. That was scary. Allure. I'm gonna get rid of Jackalope. Sorry, Jackalope. Allure again. I'm gonna get rid of one of the brows. Oh, there is a Tsuchinoko here, though. Sorry, Suchi. Oh, but we've got another Allure of Darkness. Oh my god. Now we'll get rid of Brow. You don't like Jackalope? No. Okay. Activate Gates of the Dark World. He is going to use Flower Guardian Lightfall's effect. Flare's effect, which is fine because I'm going to Genter it. Never mind. He's going to do that. Oh god. I didn't expect that. Genter's effects. Add Gates of the Dark World. Activate Gates of the Dark World's effects. Banish the Genter. Get rid of the rainbow. We get another Genter, but Genter summons itself back from the graveyard. I'm going to summon it into attack. Oh god, no. Rainbow's effect didn't activate. Why is that? Uh-oh. There's something nefarious happening. Oh no. I can't use Rainbow's effect if Gravity Collapse incoming. Once potentially in main phase, you can... Something's ruining my day and I don't know which one it is. Once potentially I place 10 minutes... Oh god. Do you put if they draw a card? Once per... Read the level 6 synchro. Once per turn, you can draw one card if you do show it to the... Yes, this effect. Skip the draw phase of your next step. And this card is used as synchro... You're under Dweller? I am? No! Check the graveyard. Who's doing this to me? I'm I mean, I probably was going to lose that duel. Probably. So, yeah. Never mind. That was annoying. Sorry about my internet. Do apologize. Don't know why it cuts out. I think because it rains. When it rains, the internet does really badly. I don't know why. Don't make no sense. I was gonna make a Baguska there. I was gonna normal summon on level 4 and then Baguska him. And now I'll never know if my play would have worked. Also, I never found the card in the graveyard that was Abyss Dwellering me. It's heartbreaking. Woohoo! Connection error for you. Hoy hoy. Whoa. Life! Thank you very much for the 14 months and the 11-month streak. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for being a legend. Thank you for helping keep the lights on here. You keep the lights on, but not the internet. That's my bad. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel, bye. Thank you, thank you. Fun fact about Light and Darkness Dragon, by the way. It was a Shonen Jump magazine exclusive when it was first released, as far as I can remember. That sounds right. I imagine its summoning conditions are probably like banishing a light and a dark monster, but What do I know? You totally won, right? Wink, nudge, nudge, nudge. No, I can't lie. Can you do it? Lure. Activate lure. Banish jackalope again. Sorry, Webbit. Bum, 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 bum. What archetype was I making a video of before I went away? I remember I started it and I never got to finishing it. What was it? It wasn't a big archetype. Can I remember before I click on it? Is that a window? Yep, that's a window there. It's got a little, like, blind on it. Used to be red, but now it's blue. I black it out because it lets the light in too much. Okay, let's have a look. File. Ah, I remember what archetype I was going to do. I was doing the Guardian archetype. The one that Raphael uses. I was going into like a bit of his backstory at the start. I think there was a couple Guardian cards that I didn't know about. And there's quite a few that never got made. Like Guardian Shield. 2 Jackalope? Insane. Banish. I guess I could banish 1 Genta. Like, is there anything wrong with that? Am I wrong? For banishing Genta straight from my hand? Yes, I am. Yeah, that was a bad thing to do. Raphael, Mommy, you hear the Bridge Series reference? Oh, yeah. Mommy, I mean. I don't think I've ever done a Guardian video. I don't think so. Maybe I've done one like... Is it so old it's not even like unlisted on the channel? I feel like I remember that. Guardian. The answer to that question is no. Oh, I've done Guardian Eatos, which was a 3-minute video. But no, I haven't done a full video on them. A conjoined Therion Sprite Spriggan video someday, maybe? Maybe someday. How's Yugi No Yugi Pro Sam doing? Hope he is well. He is well. He's doing good. He should be popping around tomorrow for the party, so I should see him. He's a family man and everything now, so he's busy. But he's doing good. Time Stream says hello. I'll tell him. Chat said hi to Yugi No Yugi Pro guy. Yugi No Yugi Pro Sam. Other Sam. Reach with a replay. Watch it after this. Thank you. Coda, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Congratulations on 100,000 subscribers. Well done on when you receive your silver play button. I hope you're excited. I remember that was like one of my hugest goals for YouTube was getting the silver play button. I was so happy when it came. So I hope yours comes safely. And well done. How's Dark World treating you? Dark Worlds are fun. I thought they'd be easier to climb in ranked for some reason. But they're good. Like, they just pop off, don't they? Like, they just non-stop go kind of thing. Which is pretty awesome. But they definitely have some problems. I can see why they're not top tier. Oh, no, this is the event. Yeah, I like them in the event. I think they're quite good. Having fun with them. I guess we can Jackalope. Actually, no, I want a level 8 on the field. Nice. My only normal summon. All good, all good. You should get him to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I guess. Right, what we adding? Oh, we got a Genta. We can use Genta to get the field spell. Do I have a... I do have a rainbow. I'll take the fusion card. I always, like, leave the fusion card till, like, way too late. And then it always ends up costing me. Can always normal Jackalope. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I'll put myself in danger if I do that. I'm not into that. Okay. Field spell. Did I special summon Genta? Actually, can't remember. I'll tell you what, we'll find out. Banish the Genta. Discard the rainbow. Rainbow's effect because it searches. We can dodge the Ash Blossom, which they can't use because it's a fire type. I need to keep reminding myself that. Oh, the spider! Stop spinning your web. Wait, did I just hard draw a Grapha? Or is that the one I just added? I hard drew it. It's crazy. I'll take a Lucent. Okay. Come back to me, please. Summon that. Normal summon. In 2023. Genta's effect. Add the last field spell. There's a new Saw film? No, I haven't watched it. Weirdly enough, I watched the original Saw for the first time in forever last night. The acting, I didn't realize, was so weird. It's kind of cheesy. Watching it back, I'll be completely honest with you. But I like the first Saw. I thought the first Saw was good. But no, I stopped watching Saw after, like, Saw 4. Actually, no, I think it was Saw 3. The acting is terrible. Yeah, I think it was the one that actually saws his foot off. I thought was the worst one, the doctor. I just remember him like shouting. I'm just like, oh god. I'll come back for you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm sorry? Obviously, the main Saw guy, like Jigsaw, he was pretty good. Game over. Da-da-da. Oh, he was the director and not an actor? Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Carl Ellsworth is trash. Is that the photographer dude? The whatever it's called. I hate Ice Dragon's prison. Why am I not? Wait, what's he going for? Dodged. Not today, Zerg. Oh yeah, I watched Buzz Lightyear on the plane as well, which I didn't like. Meet my Grapha, Dragon of the Overlord. I didn't know what just screamed at me then. That freaked me out. I don't think I've ever heard Gaia the Dragon Knight squeal before. Or I've never noticed. The director is the photographer. Els is the doctor that cuts his foot off. Oh, I see. Woohoo! Big win, no whammies. We take those. Sorry if you can hear a Hoover in the background. Or a vacuum cleaner, as some would say. Will you watch Blue Beetle? Yeah, I'll probably watch it. I think I saw a review and it said it was okay. I'll give it a watch. I'm not going to go to the cinemas to watch it. I'll just probably wait for it to come out or something. Not that fussed, but looks okay. I don't really know that much about Blue Beetle. I only know it's like a scarab and like protects its hosts or something. And that's it. I think I watched one DC Justice League film with him in. No, it's there's a vacuum cleaner in the background. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so somebody did say I would play Drytron eventually if it's light. So finally get to see what this is like. Oh, Reacher, I'm so sorry. We'll watch your replay after this. I did see the new Ubel cards. They seem pretty cool. They seem quite good. Not that I know that much about them. But the retrained Ubel seems okay. And the Fusion Monster seems pretty damn good. Is there like a Super Poly something or other to do with the Ubel Fusion? Like you use a monster on your opponent's side of the field or something? I think Samsara Lotus got a retrain and Spell Chronicle got a retrain. And I really like Spell Chronicle. I used to play that card when I was a kid until I learned it just probably wasn't very good. But I liked it. When are you going to stream from your new place? We're going to get to Master 1 in less than 2 weeks. We'll probably go there eventually. I think I'm just going to wait for the internet to get good. That could be a while, though. But we'll see, we'll see. Who knows, who knows. Grinder Golem got a retrain as well. Sick. I thought Grinder Golem was like OP and like banned. I guess they made like a less banned version of it. Welcome back, Sam. How was the trip? My trip was very good, thank you. Had a lovely week. I sat by a pool. I realized how bloody hot Mexico is. That is the hottest holiday I've ever been on in my entire life. Literally, I understand now how every place in like in America, Mexico and stuff has like AC everywhere. Because as soon as we open those doors and you literally just step outside, it's like, oh my god, it's just unbearable heat. Just like the humidity kind of thing, not even just the sun beating down on you. And I remember one of the buffet places didn't have anything in there. There was like no fans, no AC. Just eating the food, just sweat. But I had a nice time. There was a smoke bar. So just got in the pool, swam up, cerveza, tequila, and some really watered down cocktails. Had quite a few though. Correction, 1 Ubel monster. Ubel plus 1 effect monster. 1 Ubel monster plus 1 effect monster. Okay, that's cool. Very nice. By the way, 72 Will, thank you very much for the resub, and thank you for the 21 months. Damn, fair play. Thank you so much. Did you at least eat everything at the spicy options? I tried to. I tried to have as much like Mexican cuisine as I could, but it was a lot of like other stuff there. There was like classic, like at the buffets, there was always like an English breakfast there. So there'd always be like sausage, bacon, eggs, beans, toast. There'd be a little bit of Mexican food there, which I tried to take. I think the only problem with it, obviously, it's a buffet. I already talked about this a little bit earlier because it's like, it's probably the cheapest food they could buy. It's put together well, obviously, but just like, because they have to feed you 24 hours of every single day, every single week, every single month of every single year, or however long it's open for. Like, some of the food was just okay. Some of it was just, like, so salty. And then the other problem is, like, things with, like, tortillas in, if they'd be under that bacon, like, light, they'd just melt. I don't know if they were supposed to be all, like, soggy and stuff. That's kind of how things would be. But I had a really nice time. Really enjoyed it. Did you gain more weight? Probably. We did a lot of walking, did a lot of sweating. Lance, yeah. Dream opponent's Christian. Live play can banish cards for the rest of this turn. Can that thing negate... Wait, if I do that... Oh, there's no point. Oh, he didn't stop anything. I mean, I can't use this anyway. It's just gonna, like, I guess he doesn't need to negate it. It doesn't work. You know it doesn't work. I guess I can use this twice. Activate this now. Wait, am I allowed to use it twice? Oh, no, I don't think I am. I don't think it'll let me. The right answer there might have been card destruction in, you know? Because then I could have... Oh no, he'll just negate card... Oh no, he would have just negated card destruction. Ignore me! I've gone crazy in the brain. Eva! Ugh. Oh wait, Eva didn't work. I thought he would have got some stuff back. Woohoo! I killed it! I killed it good! Please don't discard Thunderbird. Thank God. Oh, we can't banish. Nice. My snake! Snake. I can't kill both of them. I guess I can leave him with her Shinnigan. Like, who cares, right? Actually, how much attack would that have got in the grave? I don't know. End there. You're gonna should have killed the star. All monsters in the field gain 500 attack defense. Also, all dark monsters in the field lose 400 attack defense. Oh, I see what you mean. I could have got a tap boost. Sam, have you seen the Master Duel statistics? They say 91% of players are max C in their deck. Yes. I think I saw something else that said, like, more people want 3 max Cs in their deck than World Peace or something like that, or something ridiculous. Oh, I don't have a card in my hand. I probably should just make it, right? Do I have a Genta? I do have a Genta. I'll just put it on the field. Oh no. He didn't just add that, did he? No, he had that in his hand freshly. No worries, we can get it back if we survive. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Maybe not. And we get another card. Oh no. The spider has moved 15 times in the last 20 minutes. Spider web updates. Yeah, that's a spider, all right. Yep. Would banning Max C kill the game? Banning Max C would neither kill the game or do anything really. It just changes how the game is played. Spider wants your attention. I know. They're needy spiders. Starting to learn. Natasha. I'm so dead. Is this one that makes him gain life points? Yes. I'm happy for you. I have to learn to live with it. Yeah. Artifact Dagda. Oh god. What does this one do again? This just sets up the banish thing, right? Gets his Lancia back. Is this the event? This is the event. This is dark versus light at the moment. I just lost my Thunderbird. This feels like game. There's 7,800 damage on the field with 900 attack on my field. Man's got nearly 10k life points. Holy hell. Traitor. Thunderbird, I know. Yep, that's game. Ripperoni pepperoni. Cheat haircut, it looks shorter. I think it's just because it's slicked back. I had it cut before I went though. But nothing too different. Thank you for noticing. Toons have done well in this event. Oh my god. Wah. 980. Couple more points and we've got it. But before we do that, we need one mission. Humbug. TV, Mike Zarkett. Alongside person last top duel versus Mike. Okay. So this is Reacher's replay. He said, I learned an important lesson this duel and consider it my luckiest win. What, pray tell, was the lucky lesson that you learned? Nice field. Ah, Dark World. I'm going first. Okay. Field spell on the field. Activate the continuous spell. Nessie's effect. Discard. Rainbow. Good discard. Well done. We add a Lucent. Nessie's effect number 2. We have discard another rainbow. We take a Grapha. Nice. Banish Rainbow. That's crazy. I guess that's all we had, though. Yeah, I guess we had 2. I guess we could sacrifice 1. Jackalope, discard. Nice. Giant Trainer. Does my opponent draw... If he draws a monster, he gets to... Sorry, if we draw a monster, he takes damage. Draw a monster, he takes damage. Do we get another one? Well, he does take damage again. Get the field spell. Fresh, funky new field spell. Banish. Discard. We draw a card. We special summon. Now, I think the lesson you're going to learn is not to overplay. I think you have, like, no deck left or something. That's my guess. Ugares. Draw 2 new cards. Nice. Discard the Brow. Draw another card. Special summon the Lucent. No. Sorry, yeah. I can predict. Grapha. Saryuja. Draw 4 new cards. Couple back. Mothman. Mothman special summon. Rainbow gets the last Grapha. I assume you play 2 Grapha. Discard the Grapha. Well done. Grapha effect. Doesn't do anything. Appaloosa. Well done. We have 8, 16, 24, 32. 4 negates. Bigfoot to the field. Can we get Neville level 8 on the field? Yes, we can. Special summon a Cerulean to the opponent's side of the field. Nice. Discard a card from our hand. We send a Lucent. Lucent's effect. Can special summon a monster to the opponent's side of the field. Grappa. Hope Harbinger. Grappa Dragonlord. Draw 2 new premium cards. Dark the Dark Charmer. IP Masquerina. Oh my god. Mech Knight Crusader Avramax with IP Masquerina's effect imbued into it. How many cards we got left in the deck? 2 cards left in the deck. You are a madman. 1 card left in the deck. No cards left in the deck. Eradicator. Okay. But do we have any way of putting the card back into our deck? Oh no, he didn't draw! Dugaris! Dugaris! Oh. Oh no! Oh, we negated it. Well done. Oh no! I didn't actually see if you won or lost this duel. All he had to do was end the damn turn. Oh my god, you're so lucky. I had to scared of BMing a bit too hard here. Reacher, yes, you definitely overplayed. And you got so lucky. All that opponent had to do was end their turn again. I don't think there was any way of you keeping yourself alive, to the best of my knowledge. Nice. Thank you so much for the replay. The replay. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I was hunting for Epidemic. Oh, I see. Okay. With a lucky escape, though, well done. We have another replay by 72 to Will. Top replay. This is what happens when you don't scoop and your opponent can't read. Okay. Top replay. 72 to Will. Thank you for the replay. Let's check it out. Bloodcast. Thank you so much for the 6 months of sub. Welcome to the Raw Yellows. Enjoy your time here because you don't have to watch adverts. You don't have to do anything you don't want to because you're a sub now. Well done. Thank you for supporting the channel. Was this in the gamble event or is this literally your real deck? Gene Raider, Orgoth, Time Wizard, Wind Witch, nice. Gene Raiders are scary. Wrong replay, sorry. It looks like it was in the gamble thing. I forgot to post it, no worries. I'll pet your Sprite Blue. Look at your wallpaper. Look at your frame, your border, your Fusion Festival, Fan of Anime, Anti-Spell Festival 2022, and Legend Anthology reward. Then I'll check the replays again. And then I'll go back for just a second just to pet your Sprite Blue one more time. Look at the chat for a second. Realize Chris has just done a replay as well. Don't pet electricity. Bzz. Look at the replays again. Then we'll go back onto this again. I have the Demon title. Nice. Demon is like Exodia wins, right? Then we'll check again. Then we'll go back off it again. And we'll pet the blue again. And then... Did he consent to the petting? Let's have a look. Ah, he liked it. It was fine. And then we'll back out again. FTKs specifically. Ah. And we'll check again. Up. We're in. So well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Whoa. Whoa, Chris. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 32 months. 12, 24, 36. Oh my god, it's only 3 years. Chris, thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's actually insane. Thank you so much. Right, reminder. When you don't scoop and your opponent can't read. Okay. Sprite Blue is so cool. Yeah, Sprite Blue is cool. I do like Sprite Blue. 2 Blackwing Tax Dragons on the field. That's 1200 damage, everything you do with monsters. The Dear Servant enters, pop a card, and I'm going to cost you 1200 life points. Never mind. Sorry, 1400 life points. 2800 life points paid so far. A bit more. Field spell. Albazoa. We're going to use Albazoa's effects. No. Nice. 1 less Blackwing Tax Dragon in the world. I missed the old woe. I know, but it was a bit too long. Harpy's Feather Duster. I assume this is what he didn't read. Like, it does... Why didn't he attack? Could Zoa not attack? Redent. That's the new monster, right? Oof. Not quite sure what happened at the end, but it looked like it went well, so that's always good. That's what we like to see. Ecclesia cannot be destroyed by battle. I knew that one. It can't be destroyed by battle by monsters summoned from the extra deck, right? Then he wiped the field, then he scooped. Well done. Oh, sorry. All I need to do is punch with a ritual monster first. Did he not? I didn't see him attack with Albazoa at all, though. How come he didn't do that? Sounding funny back. Mecha Dragon, welcome. Hello. Yes, I am. Chris. Master Tool ID is this. And there's only one replay there. And it's a recent one, too. My goodness, it is. He could attack me with a ritual monster, or he couldn't. He just didn't do it. How embarrassing. Oh, but he didn't. Oh, okay. So he just, he whiffarooed. How embarrassing. Pumpkin Snatch. Thank you for the follow. I'm excited for some pumpkin spice lattes in October. But it's never Blackwing Duel. All right. How else can we beat Blackwing? Draco Berserker. Oh, he got rid of his tax dragon for that. What the why? Bye, back row. Ooh. This duel was from the event? Okay. Compulse back to hand. Illusion. End me on. Scale 8, scale 4. Summon Zark. That can attack Zark can. Oh, we just won. Is that it? Exactly game. No way. Well done. What's that monster's name? Was that Skilled Dark Magician? That summons out base Dark Magician, right? Chris, well done. Absolutely clapped there. You love to see it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the replay. Mike! Or should I say JFK needed GA. You didn't specify a replay. JFK, are you here? Which replay do you want? Most recent one? 8th of August. I assume it's this one. Top one. Thank you, JFK. Runic Sprite. Runic Sprite versus Telements. We stop the Reinhardt. That stops their turn. Well done. Runic Slumber with a Max C. I mean, how many times are we going to special summon with Runic? I guess we got Sprite, actually. We're going to special summon a lot. Runic Fountain. Sprite Blue. Sprite Blue gets Sprite Jet. Sprite Jet gets us Sprite Starter. Sprite Starter. Oh, not yet. First, we rip some cards away. Oh, we're going to deck them out. That's what we're going to do. So it's actually kind of good, the Max Seed. Oh my god. Got some Fur Hire in here as well, so we'll be drawing a few cards in a minute. Whoa! Hold on. I was just complimenting your name earlier, Pumpkin Snatch. It reminded me of Pumpkin Spice Latte. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. My goodness. And very nice Bulbasaur. Team TGS Anime versus Team Pumpkin Snatch in September. We had 20 versus 20 last time. We did? What was this? Oh, you did an event? Huh. Oh, team battle. Oh, I see. Ah. Very cool. I guess we could try and do a team battle in the future, sure. Who's your mascot in the team battles? Is it one of the Pumpkin monsters? Pumpkin King of Ghosts or one of those? Pump Princess? All right. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you for supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That thing's insane. That Fur Hire monster, by the way. Roll battle. Condemned Dark Lord. I see. Okay. Buy deck. How many more cards has he got left? What was it? How do you get the things up on the screen? Oh, there it is. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. No more. Never more, like that Raven. JFK, well done. That is how you ruin someone's day. As if you got the Moai and Scepter Cannon as well as the mate. Sick. Well done, Mike. JFK, well done, well done. Very cool to watch. Like to see a tournament player put in their place. I have a really good replay to show you. Your Highness, then I'm excited to watch it. If you want to submit it, go into the channel points. There is a redeem my replay channel point reward. Guaranteed I will watch it. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. It's a bit pricey, I know. But the problem is, if it wasn't pricey, then I'd be watching replays all stream, which is probably good for you guys, but I want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. Just finished the event. The whole thing, you got all the gems, or you did everything? Come on, TGS. How's the gamer gaming going? It's going well. We're gaming well today. Making progress. Guaranteed to watch after 1 to 2 hours. They're still guaranteed, though. It doesn't say watch right, like, exactly now. All the gems. Well done. $17.5. It is pricey. Fun fact, it was cheaper than inflation hit. I do apologize. Labyrinth. Okay, we've got card destruction though. Nice. And Dark Hole Ascension. No, inflation hasn't been kind to the channel point economy at all. It's true. Cheers from Toronto. Cheers. Fun fact. I held the door open for, I assume it was an American man at the coffee shop in Mexico. And he went out. And as he went out, he said to me, he said, oh, what did he say? He said, I think he said, thank you, partner. Thank you, partner. And I was like, oh my God. I've never had one of those before. That was awesome. Highlight of the holiday. And then I got shouted at because I was soaking wet when I went in the coffee shop. I didn't get shouted at. They were just like, you come in again, could you just make sure you're dry? I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. They're like, it's all right. But I got my coffee, and it was good. They made it really quick so they could get me out of there, so it was fine. I have only drew dangers. How was your vacation? I had a nice time, thank you. It was really good. An honorary American. Well, shucks. What happens if you get discarded? You can target one danger monster. I guess that's the weakest one. We can get rid of a Chupacabra. Alright. I could card Destruction. I mean, he's got nothing in his hand. I'd only stand to benefit, right, from this transaction. Card Destruction! With this card's effect, I can discard my entire hand and draw a brand new hand. Bigfoot's effect. Destroy that. And Mothman's effect. Drawing only danger is better than drawing only Dark World. Dark World monsters without gate. True. There's a Starry Night Loner deck in this event. That's kind of cool. Saryuja. No, not Saryuja. That's, I have Saryuja in my extra deck, don't I? Not in my extra deck. What's he called? What's the pink dragon called that the Starry Night archetype's based on? Saryuja? Can't remember its name. Sarayu. Oh, that's the one. Oh, he dodged me. Oh, he's probably got Dimensional Prison face down somewhere. I'm gonna lose my Grapher. It's one of the reasons why I probably should have kept the Dark World Ascension. I couldn't have set it though. Never mind. Just don't hit gates, please. Orla. Or Danger Bird. Can I send requests through Twitter or Discord for Team Battle events? Thank you for your time. Pumpkin Snatch, thank you for the 400 bits. You can. I don't know if I'll be able to join somebody else's event though. But I could probably do a team battle on my own at some point though. But more than happy if you to message me on Twitter or anything. Absolutely go for it. I don't have a Discord. I don't have one. Thank you for the bits. I lost my gold. Kind of scared. Christmas Dragon. Yeah. Kind of need this one to not die. Let's get my Grapher back. Okay, cool. I've got an ability now to dodge in the grave, which I'm quite happy about. Chalfie trying to learn how to play Kashtira. That's nice. Oh no, did I just banish a gold? What a shame. Oh, they're fiends as well. Yeah, they're getting all my benefits, aren't they? I feel like I should have taken the one that gets me the field spell, but... I mean, putting Grapha back in the hand, I could have Dark World Ascension and not lost anything. But I mean, I'm going to get another one. Or I can get another one a different way. I deserve to be toxic once in a while. Everybody deserves a villain arc era. A villain arc season. It's absolutely fine. I played Telement. No harm done. Who's going to get banished in the grave? Snow. That's fine. No harm done. Chupacabra. Maybe those effects. Get me another Grapha. Or, yeah, we've got Lucent in hand. Gold's been banished, so we'll take the last Grapha. Wait, how many villain arcs have you done, Sam? I'm not too sure, actually. I thought it was just Telemans, but I guess I played some funky stuff. Cash feels unfair. Well, I'm looking forward to playing him at some point. I kind of want to summon the Chupacabra, but I guess I can wait. I think 2 Thunderbird is too much. I want to get rid of him in his back row. Go on, I'll get rid of 1. Maybe 2's too much. Okay. Dark World Ascension. Probably shouldn't put it in an imperm zone. What are the chances that card there's imperm? Impossible. That card isn't activatable, then that's good. You've kept really good... Oh, no, yeah. There's no purple fog on it. I had a feeling Ice Dragon's Prison was there. Was I supposed to know it was there? Compulse. No. There was no inkling of it being there. No worries. Okay, to be fair, he thought I had one... Oh, I should have put Lucent in the grave. Whoops. Never mind. It's happened now. Too late. What card deserves an alternative artwork? A good question. I'm not too sure. Alternate art Cyber Dragon. Base Cyber Dragon. Why not? Oh god, there was an impermanent as well. That's a normal trap. I can use... No? Can't use Grapha's effects? Alright. I think I've won. I feel like I can put enough stuff out there now. I can't stop. Val Sparrows. Chill it out. A bit more PG, I guess. Waifu would have sufficed. My goodness. Chupacabra. Ooh, that was silly of me. That was potentially a huge misplay. Okay, cool. I'll go with Dingisu, why not? My opponent sends a card to the graveyard. I guess I should make them send a lovely labyrinth. Sure. Fresh, funky new field spell. Oh, this could go wrong. I might have needed to make a link monster here. That's fine. Oh no, have I used... I used Bigfoot's effect. I can't win. Sorry. What can I win? Jackalope comes to the field. Jackalope comes to the field. I still haven't normal summoned. No! It's fine. Danger Bigfoot. Nothing for me to summon back. Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh no, I don't have a thing in my hand. Oh wait, I will. I put the wrong one back in. No, I was supposed to put Lucid back in there. Oh, I've whiffed so badly. What have I done? Everything I just did there was stupid. I'm sorry. Just Borrow Sword for game? Yeah, Borrow Sword for game would have probably been the best play. Ah, 200 attack points off. No. Okay, no, he knew what I was doing. Okay. I can't use it. It's negated. Impermed. No. My bad. 44 seconds left. That's live again. I never destroyed this, so I never found out what its effect was. Sure. I mean, I'll negate the first effect. Why not? Oh, no, wait. Did I know what that was? Was it a compulse? Scroll. You may never know. Bounce the card back to my hand. Oh, sucks. Does that interrupt? That's welcome labyrinth. Oh, I see. That was discarded from my hand. Why is this another labyrinth event? I know, it's really annoying, isn't it? Oh, no. Rainbow had nothing to add. I needed to get rid of Grapha. Put Grapha back in the hand somehow. The Beast from Chest. How's it going, man? Hi, love what you were doing. Keep it up. I'm one of your YouTube fans. Oh, you subscribed to me on YouTube. Thank you very much. Here's a suggestion for your next video. Kyberman versus Jaden. That is a good suggestion because Jaden does lose that duel. That will probably definitely get a video. And I can put in the title Jaden versus Kyber, sort of. So that should get views, I'm sure. Was it a long duel, though, is the question. I feel like Jaden versus Kyberman's going to be like a really short one. I mean, I'll still do it. But I can see this being like a 4-turn duel where it's just intercut by a lot of things. It's 6 turns. Jaden has Elemental Hero, Bubble Man, Bubble Blaster, Silent Doom. Oh, Kyber's opening hand. Silent Doom, Manju of the 10,000 Hands, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. And Kyberman. Okay. Oh god, no. I'm actually throwing this entire duel. What's wrong with me? Why would I want to keep that alive? No. Sorry. Wait, can it tribute itself? I think it can. Nice. Zone versus Yusei. That'd be a good one. Jaden versus Kyber. Man. I think I'm going to lose. Actually, I know I'm going to lose. Do you think I'll be able to bounce this back, or do you think it'll just die? I really don't like Ice Dragon's Prison in these events. I really don't. I know this isn't like a themed event. It did suck in the last one, but yeah, there's way too much like labyrinth events on at the moment. That's game. Hi, Grapha. Is my second Grapha? It is. That's all my Grapha's gone. No more fusing. Oh, but you've triggered Genta's ability. I love that dimensional barrier is legal as well. I think I've run out of field spells now. No point. Literally, I can get this card back to my hand, but I can't use it. Unless he thinks I have a third one. Nope, can't fuse. I don't think we could. Yeah. Played. Can't use that old thingy. Both my graph is banished. Why is this guy doing stuff when he can just attack? Okay, I was going to say. My last 3 Kashtira matches have been me ending on Shangri-La Pass and then my opponent scoops. Is that really enough for people to just forfeit? I haven't played Kashtira yet. I haven't been on ranked. Well, I have. I played 4 duels in ranked, but none of them were Kashtira yet. So, I only need 10 more points. 1 more loss and or win, and I've done the thingy. I watched a couple of your older duel analyses, and I noticed you have not done Asta and Jaden's rematch duel when Jaden gets the Neo Sears. And you haven't done Jack versus Yusei when they duel in the Fortune Cup finals. The Jaden versus Asta one, had I made that video now, I would have included that in that video. Because I don't think I did, like, double duels back then. Like, if there's, if the original duel, like the Raphael versus Raphael rematch. Nowadays, I would do both of those together. But I separated them back then. And I don't know. Sometimes they're a bit long. Sometimes they're okay to do. Did this guy make me go first? He did. Okay. All right, let's just hope. Hope with all our hopes we don't discard Thunderbird. Thank God. Special summon. Add a Grapher or probably a Grapher. In my best interest. I've done a video on Crawl Blackwing content. I think I did a Blackwing video a long time ago. I think. And I think I did a video on Crow Hogan. And that's all I remember. I'm counting on you, Nessie. Nice. Oh, Asta versus Chaz at the end of the series. I will. I'll try and make everything if I can. That was a bad move. No, it wasn't, because I can just add it back. Yeah, no, it wasn't. I can just... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I thought it through. Have you ever played against an alien deck? I have in Duel Links. A counters and all that jazz. What has he got? What do you reckon that is? Why is Hero Rule 1 5 freedoms not in the game? I don't know. Shenanigans? Nibiru? Oh, possibly. Very possible. I guess we save the allure, right? Nice. And that should be the BSP 100 gems. Hang on. No. I thought when you got 1,000... Oh, is it in here? Did I get it? Oh. 2,000! Oh, so much. Can we just pretend I got it? Dark side. That's kind of cool. Light side. All right. Well, we're halfway there anyway. Halfway there. And then what? Duel in the event. Okay. Cool. I mean, one more win and we've got the Light and Darkness Dragon. I mean, I might as well do it. Rock in this economy? Thank you for the stream. Slam Jam Ram, no worries. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for saying hello. Alas, the coin flip. They let you go first? I know, right? You're fighting for the sleeve too? I'll probably put Light and Darkness on, why not? Oh, this guy let me go first as well? That's crazy. Field spell. Numeron Wall is dark. Dark. Sorry, Grapher. I know I want you for Darkworld Ascension, but... Against the field. Darkworld Archives. Discard the Lucent. Grapher's effects. Whiffs. Lucent's effect brings it back to the field. Probably should get the Genta back. Yeah. Genta effect. Fresh field spell. Fresh field spell on the field. I'll take the risk. We'll go for a Jackalope. We discarded the Jackalope. Not what we wanted, but it's happened now. Take level 8. Bigfoot. You know what? I'm going to make it. I never make it. I'm making it. Coming out, Zombie Lord. I mean, Zombie Vampire. Close, no cigar. Zombie Vampire's effects. I'm playing Abyss Actors. Put the gold on the field. Special summon. Rainbow. Bring back gold. Come to me. Special summon. Grapher. Ooh. Probably could have done that the other way around. I guess we can make up for that. Sorry, Zombie Vampire. I mean, I could have kept that on the field. There's not that much stuff I can make, but... Nice. I'll take my last Grapha, please. I guess I can banish one from the graveyard. That's not a huge deal. Has this been to the grave? I actually can't remember. I'll just use it just in case, because I actually can't remember. One from the hand. And then Lucent. Summon. I guess I could have checked its effect. That's how I would have known. Whoa, El Shanawe, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. If you got a free gifted sub from El Shanawe, give him a big thank you. What an awesome thing to do. You don't have to watch adverts. That's pretty pog. But El Shanawe, thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh. What should I make? Should I make this? Gandalf. Barrel Sword Dragon with IP Masquerina's protection imbued into it, which is pretty cool. Oh. Actually. Nessie first. Imagine if we make Tax Dragon. 2 level 7s? How would I get another level 7 out? What other level 7s do I have? I need to get another Nessie, I think. Might be too hard. I'm new to Twitch. Well, Your Highness, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. That won't have an effect. Rainbow. Now, Graph is level 8. I need 2 level 7s if I want Red Eyes Tax Dragon. I mean, I could summon another monster. Maybe do that. Oh, 2 Grapha. Sick. 2 level 8s. Oh, I have to use that. Oh, including a link monster. Oh, okay. That can't be used for a link material. Sorry. Muckracker. All right, I'm wrapping up. Sorry. Oh no, I'm not wrapping up. That'll do. I think that's all I can do. 1, 2, 3. There was a little bit more I could have done, but I'm kind of far on this field. We've got like 1 negate here. They're probably going to kaiju me. I mean, they're going second. It could be something horrific? We're going to find out. Oh, no, yeah, we knew it was Abyss Actor. We milled 4, didn't we? We need to avoid destroying stuff, I think. This is fine. Skullmeister. True. Strength their scales usually fine. It's their set spells you need to watch out for. Okay. Do you think that's bait? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bit of space so that I can use Gold's effect on the next card. And then I can destroy 2 cards on the field when I do that as well. So let's make some space. So, Grapha and Nessie, sure. One of the Graphs got banished. Good. So next thing he activates or uses, I'm going to Overlord. So yeah, Grapha's effect, negate that. Discard a card from my hand using my opponent's effect. Discard gold. Pop 2 cards on the field. That's the plan. See how it goes. Okay. This can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay. I'm going to use Grapha. Oh, he's only got 1 card on the field, though. Hmm. How many cards got left in my deck? 22. That's fine. Oh, wait. No, I whiffed. Sorry. Lucent, no! Sorry, Lucent. That was my bad. I forgot gold was coming back. So, what was you about to do? Once per turn, you can set 1 Abyss script spell directly from your deck, but it's sent to the graveyard during the end phase. Okay, I guess we didn't want that to happen. Let's see if they can play through 1 negate and 1 destruction, which we've just done. Can have destroyed by battle card effects. Spiral Sword Dragon. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target 1 attack position monster. Change it to defense. So this card can make a second attack during the battle phase this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. Once per turn, when this card declares an attack. Okay. I got 36 sevens. Just need to be careful. Lab is driving me insane. Yeah, they could have hit Lab a little bit for this event. We had it in the last event. It's very prominent in the meta as well. They could have given it a slap on the wrists. Grapha can't negate my card, I don't think. I think it's just opponents. When your opponent activates a monster effect or normal spell or trap card. Wonder how much they can pop off here. They hit Big Welcome and the New Lady. Hmm. Are you team dark or light? Are you asking somebody else? I'm team dark at the moment. We're going to pivot to light next stream. Scales 0 and 8. This is going to go awful. Here they go. 1. Oh, extra monster zone. That's the only zone. Oh no, they can summon there and there as well. I'm gonna say. Nice field. So if they get anything with over 3,000 attack, I switch it to defense. I think they have a monster that can steal one of my monsters. I think? Or a spell or trap or something. We'll see. Switch control of both of them. There it is. He took my Grapha. Oh no. And then this is going to give him that ability to pop this. We're probably going to lose Boral Sword Dragon here. Not going to lie. Here we go. Yep. And the other Grapha, I assume. If I put the other Grapha back into my deck, that's not too bad. We can use it again if we survive. If... Yeah, this isn't really a light versus dark festival. This is more of a light and dark festival. Now what? What you doing? Are you destroying things? Oh, okay. I do get my Grapha's effect. It's kind of nice. Hopefully it doesn't get negated. You could use Graph and Dragon Lord, my Grapha's ability to make... Oh no, it makes himself discard. Oh no. That's not good. 11,000 attack this game. I've been humbled. Should have waited. He got me good. He is Venom. GG. No. Fair play. Abyss actors, you don't think anything of them until they absolutely clap you like that. Woohoo! Light and darkness. Oh. Let's, oh, you can't change accessories, can you? Oh, no, you have to copy it from deck. Oh. 57% dark, 43% light. Cool. All right. Another 70 gems. We'll take those. Thank you. I'm going to call that with the dark portion of the event. So, we played a ton of duels with dark. We decided to go second. I thought we did fine. We've done all of the gems on that side, and we got to the light and darkness thing. So when we go on this next, we'll be on light. We can do the rest. And we can play with a light deck. We'll have to change group. So we'll be swapping to light on the next one. But yeah, that's pretty sick. I enjoyed that. I say enjoyed it. We played a lot of decks that, like, we know. We played a lot of, like, Labyrinth. So that was different. That was fine. That was... Oh, no, he scooped instantly. Labyrinth. Oof. Tritron. But it was something different. Labyrinth. Too much Labyrinth for me. Tritron. Whoa. Guardian. Labyrinth with Deck Devi. Deck Devi ruined our day. Blackwing. Kind of cracked. Despia. Whoa. All sorts in here. Bloodcast. Bloodcast, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Guys, if you got to get a free gifted sub from Bloodcast, give him a big thank you. It's a very nice thing to do. Helping support the channel and giving you stuff in the process. Okay. Whoa. I'm wrapping up here. Thank you so much for joining the stream, everyone. You've all been absolutely awesome. I'll be back Monday. So enjoy yourselves. Have a nice week. Thank you once again. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye, Enigma. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Have a good time. Till then.